So let me redo this. So this is the over-under win totals for the 2023 NBA regular season, which have been posted on FanDuel and RealGM. Put it here. They have the Boston Celtics, Denver Nuggets, Milwaukee Bucks, Phoenix Suns, and Cleveland Cavaliers, all as teams totaling above 50 potential wins, with the Boston Celtics at 54.5, Denver Nuggets and the Bucks both at 53.5, the Suns at 52.5, and the Cavaliers at 50.5. I think all of these teams are over 50 wins, okay? I honestly think the Denver Nuggets are a 60-win team. I think the Bucks and Celtics are like a 53, 54-win team. I think the Suns could also be a 60-win team, okay? The Cavs, yeah, I think they're a 50-win team. They'll be over 50 wins, okay? You think, and yeah, I agree. I think Boston is like a 50, I don't think they're a 60-win team, but I think they're like a high 50s, okay? I think Golden State, Miami, and the Sixers are all, if the Cavaliers are a 50-win team, okay? I think the Sixers, the Miami Heat, and the Warriors are all 50-win teams, okay? I think that list should go Heat, Warriors, Sixers, Cavs, Suns, Bucks, Nuggets, Celtics as 50-win teams. I do understand that. I don't think there can be that many 50-win teams because that means there has to be a bunch of dog crap teams that are just giving out wins like Oprah Winfrey. You get a win. You get a win. But for me, I look at this and I think, okay, those are definitely all the teams that I think would be over 50 wins. I think if I had to have our home out of the 50-win teams, the Nuggets and the Suns are two teams that you should definitely take the over. Okay, then with the Warriors and the Heat, I think, and the Sixers are all other teams that I would go hammer in the over. Even though the Miami Heat are a team that some people are going to be like, hold up a minute. They play basketball in the playoffs, not the regular season. I understand that. Lakers and Clippers, Knicks and Mavs, like these are all teams I want to take the over on because I feel like they should be on the over, but I just don't know. There's questions, there's health, there's rotation questions, there's pieces, new pieces. So that's why I said here that, yeah, there is, a couple, maybe several teams that could go over. Like the Lakers could be a 50-win team, but if Anthony Davis misses time, if LeBron James misses time, then I don't know if they're going to be a 50-win team. Okay? So I think that's the thing. Same thing with Dallas Mavericks. If Kyrie and Luka play all 82 games, that's a 50-win team. So for me, that's right there. Now let's move on to the Lakers and Clippers are very questionable about the over or under win total. It's just that the health. Will Paul George, will Kawhi Leonard be healthy? That's the big question. So let's move on to the next ones, which are the Kings, Thunder, Pelicans, all at 44.5 wins. Timberwolves at 43.5 and Hawks at 41.5. Those are the last 40 ones. I would take Hawks over 41. I think the Hawks will be a over 500 team. I do believe in Quinn Snyder. So if you're a Hawks fan, I would definitely say Hawks 41.5 over. I think Anthony Edwards, and if Karl Anthony Towns or whatever, I think they figure it out and they are also a playoff team. I see the Hawks and Timberwolves being the 6th seed. Kings, Thunder, Pelicans, it's all on Zion Williamson, CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, and the team being healthy. That's the Pelicans are another healthy one. The Thunder is, can they take another jump? Are they ready for the next jump, or are they in neutral for another year as a play-in team? That's where the Thunder are. The Kings, can they build off of what they did last year? I think the Timberwolves and Hawks have less questions than the last three teams we talked about, in a way, as they have their stars, they have their core set, they have good coaches. Next, the Nets, Pacers, Bulls, Magic, Raptors, and Jazz. If you're an Orlando Magic fan like I am, dude, we're a 40-win team in my mind. We're that good. I would take the under on the Bulls. I would take the over on the Pacers. I really, really, really want to believe in the Nets, and I do believe in the Nets. So I would take the over on them. I think the under on the Bulls. I think the Bulls will suck. I think the Raptors are going to rebuild, bro. So I think under. Jazz. I don't know, man. Over. And then Rockets, Hornets, Spurs, Pistons, Wizards. It definitely gets interesting to see how this all goes, but that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of this list? It's definitely interesting to see how it's all being shown. As for me, I'm just a bit intrigued by okay, like how they come up with these win totals. Who's over here coming up with this? Okay, I want to know whose idea. But yeah, Magic love the big man lineup. I really do think the Magic are gonna be good this year. Like, honestly, guys, I think they have a chance of being very, very good. Now let's go talk about the next thing that I wanted to talk about, and that was Nick Nurse. Okay, Nick Nurse.